Hi, it's Lisa here from Capstone Editing. In this video, I'll introduce the different types of compound words and explain each of them. In future videos, I'll explain in more detail how to use each of them correctly, including all of the rules surrounding hyphenation, which can be quite complex. There are 4 types of compound words, which I'll explain shortly. They are compound nouns, compound adjectives, compound verbs, and compound adverbs. Most compound words start out their life as 2 separate words, separated by a space. They then become more commonly used, they start to be connected with a hyphen. And when they become very common, they usually drop the hyphen and just become one word. Though in some kinds of compounds, the hyphen must be retained. Okay. The first type of compound word is a compound noun. This is the largest group of compound words. A noun, of course, is a naming word. A compound noun consists of 2 or more words that, when put together, carry a new meaning. There are different types of compound nouns depending on what type of words you're putting together. They are verb plus adverb, like shake out, go ahead, and teach in. Adverb plus verb, like bypass, downpour, and input. Verb plus noun or noun plus verb, like scarecrow, rattlesnake, and roadblock. Noun plus noun, like owner, driver, and city-state. Adjective plus noun, like black market, red tape, and free will. You've probably noticed that some of those are hyphenated and some of them aren't. I'll explain those rules in a video called How to Hyphenate a Compound Noun. The second type of compound word is a compound adjective. Again, there are some fairly tricky rules surrounding when you should hyphenate these words and when you shouldn't, and I'll explain all of those to you in a video called How to Hyphenate a Compound Adjective. But for now, I'll just explain what a compound adjective is, which of course is where we need to start. A compound adjective is essentially 2 words being put together to make a kind of super adjective, and then that adjective is placed before a noun to describe it. Like compound nouns, compound adjectives can be formed from different types of words, and they're not all listed here, but I will give you a full list in the video on compound adjectives. The third type of compound word is a compound verb, which is a multi-word compound that functions as a single verb. There are 4 different types. There are prepositional verbs, like to believe in and to rely on, phrasal verbs, like to back up and to break in, verbs with auxiliaries, like was eating, had been eating, and will be eating, and compound single word verbs, like to double-click, to waterproof, and to color code. And finally, the 4th type of compound word is a compound adverb. There aren't too many of these. A compound adverb is a compound of several words that are almost always put together like a single word. Some examples are heretofore, hereby, thereupon, and notwithstanding. Okay, so that's a basic introduction to the 4 types of compound words: compound nouns, compound adjectives, compound verbs, and compound adverbs. Don't forget to take a look at the videos How to Hyphenate a Compound Noun and How to Hyphenate a Compound Adjective for more detailed information on those 2 types of compound words and how to hyphenate them correctly. I really hope you found this video useful. If you did, I'd love it if you could hit like and share it with anyone else you think it might help. Thanks for watching.